What's
So we
up,
got Rollie
y'all?
Pollie Snacks Meals in the building, but we are not
Ew.
calling her Rollie Pollie. This is Miss Gia, okay? This is
Gia
Miss
Mayhem.
Gia.
Know the name.
Miss Gia is on the rise, okay? Y'all gonna be seeing Miss Gia. Miss Gia is talented, honey. We were talking behind the scenes. She is so sweet, but I told her we had this shit popping. I mean, we used to have 4,000 people in the chat, and everybody was like, "Rollie Pollie, she is real. She's about the only one that really
Really
gave a
fuck.
fuck about Chance. Like it was like you was fucking with him."
Girl, I wanted to fuck with him like that, but I seen, that I seen his type.
Mm-hmm.
So I just was like,
Mm-hmm.
even if I was to fuck with him like that, I probably still wouldn't even get picked. So I'm not about to be throwing ass for nothing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he gonna have to work for this deal, not tip.
Mm-hmm. No,
For
yeah,
real.
because he definitely did have a type. He did have a type, and we noticed that from the door. I knew Yummy was going to win from the door. I just knew it. I knew she was going to win because she was once she did that pole dance. I said, yeah. I seen how he was like, oh shit. And then when it came out that they was fucking, I said, oh, this bitch, she.
Girl, and let me tell you about that. That came out literally like the second or third fucking day we was there. Like, it was like literally the second or third day. I woke up and like girls was just talking about it. They just was talking about it. All the girls was talking about it. And I'm like, who fucked Chance? And I kept asking who. And then it was brought up Cheeks fucked Chance. Then it was, but they were supposed to say Cheeks was fucking Chance way before then. Then it was Yummy that fucked Chance. Then Believable. And then I'm like, goddamn, like all three y'all at once, or did y'all take turns?
I know, right? Well, they already was all sticking their tongue down his. I mean, everybody had their tongue in his mouth.
Girl, I
Did
gave that
you?
nigga a peck on it. I gave him a peck on the lips.
Bitch.
There you go. Yum yum. Enjoy it. Got a little donut crisp on my lip. Enjoy it, baby.
So a couple of my subs. All right, so they had a couple questions for you outside of the show, and I thought that was awesome because we're
Yes.
like, this woman is a woman first. I didn't like the fact that
Definitely.
we knew that it was a show, and we knew that it was entertainment. We knew that, but we was like, come on, Rollie Pollie, like, come the fuck on. So
Everybody kept asking, why would you let him name you that?
yeah,
I was like,
that's what they asked. What? How did you feel about that?
honestly, to be real, I felt like I already knew I was gonna get a name for a fat person.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew that was going down that route.
Mm-hmm.
But we stood in that motherfucking line so long to get a name. I don't give a fuck what he named me. That nigga can name me Pork Chop. Give it to me because I'm going to go sit down. Like,
right.
You should have Grandma Ma, after she got her name, she kicked the motherfucking shoes off. Everybody's feet was killing them. Even though I had on sandals, I don't give a fuck because we were standing up all day filming. And I'm just like,
did you guys know? Did you know that you were already picked?
Honestly, I didn't audition for the show.
Okay.
I didn't know that Zeus was doing a show for Chance. So when I seen they posted a clip of like an audition, and I commented on that shit like, hey, like, hold on. I'll be on here. Huh?
Where did you see it at?
Girl, I seen it on the Zeus page. They had posted like a little clip of Chance looking for love, and it was an audition. So I posted on there. I said, y'all always got these typical looking bad Barbie looking bitches. Y'all don't never ever put big girls on the show. As soon as I put that, they contacted me in my inbox like, where are you located? Can we do a phone interview with you? I'm like, hell yes. Like, fuck yes. And I think they were interviewing like at least 3 or 2 other girls, big girls, and they chose me. So literally when I got my date, I flew the fuck down to LA because I live in Las Vegas. And that's like 4 hours away. So I flew the fuck back. I flew down to LA and got there a day before. And then all the other girls thought that I was the big girl that's in the audition. They thought off the bat that I was her. Like, no, bitch, y'all got something way worse.
You wasn't coming to play.
No, I told them I wasn't coming to play. I told Zeus that I was not coming to play. Like, I'm not playing. I'm not coming to be cute. I do that shit on my own time. But what I'm finna do is I'm finna win chance. That's what I'm like,
So when they presented the show, was it presented like it was really a competition to win him? Or was it presented like it was scripted and it's just for fun and just to make people laugh? Like, because I got a feeling like it was both.
Honestly, I could say the show was not scripted.
Okay.
It was not. Me experiencing that every single day, it was very stressful for me being there. I was getting headaches. I couldn't sleep. And they literally, okay, what they do is like, we're gonna film as you go. Oh my God, we're gonna film as you go. And I'm like, okay, so this means do what I do. All right, I'll just be my motherfucking self. And then even if I wanted to do anything like start some shit with any of the other girls without, I don't give a fuck. I do whatever the fuck I want to. And then they just film. They don't give a fuck if somebody's fighting. If they got camera niggas showing in the back, they gonna film that shit. They're gonna film it. So I can say the challenges, yes. But what we really went through in that house, it was not scripted, girl. I literally was ready to fight every day. Every fucking day.
You were. But I can see why though. I mean, I'm gonna tell you with what we felt as far as Mangina. Now I know you took heat. People were saying that you was transphobic and all that and homophobic.
Man, yes.
We didn't feel like that. We felt like Zeus set that shit up. That was a drag queen. That was a man in a woman's wig. He was not really trans, and that
Mangina made that very clear. And I hate that Zeus didn't put it in, but you know what? I don't give a fuck because I know what I know. Mangina specifically told us that Mangina didn't dress like a girl, like not used to dressing like a girl. So it's like because I do have
we can see that.
He said that during filming that he does not identify with he, she, or anything else trans. So we're like, okay, well, you don't identify with it, so it's okay for me to say he.
I'll call you a man.
Or they, or man, or woman. I can whatever it is. So I took it off of what Delicious Tat told us.
That's his name. And bitch, that is what I did. I did a video after we did a couple shows with him, and I have a trans daughter. Okay, our daughter is really trans, and she lives that life. So,
and that name is very disrespectful too.
It was very disrespectful. It was very disrespectful to put a trans woman and then question the real woman, Believable, have her keep saying that I'm a woman. I'm a woman.
I told her, I said, don't let them make that your story, Believable. I said, they're going to keep doing that. And she said she didn't care. That's exactly what she said. She said she did not care. So I'm like, how can I care if she don't care? And that's why she showed that nonchalant, I don't give a fuck type attitude, because she really did not care. And I feel like she was tired of it too. Believable spent most of her time in the room with Shira. She did not really talk to anybody like that, because I feel like she probably had like some trust issues because all of the girls were saying she was a man. When it was brought to my attention, I was looking at her and I'm like, it's possible that can be a trans woman, but I don't know. So let's ask. So I asked. I'm like, I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, oh, that's a man. I asked. I said, so are you a girl? And she's like, yeah, I'm a girl. So I'm like, okay. So before anybody could even ask for pictures, I went and did my own fucking research. I saw Believable as a little girl. That was a little girl sitting there. Still look the same as she do today. That's a full-blown fucking woman. And I hated that they did that to her. And I hated that's how she went out with New York.
But in New York, I was a really big fan of Tiffany up until when she came in the house. I thought she was going to be different than what she was. When she sat there and told that girl that she got a sweaty dick and balls between her legs, she's friends with T.S. Madison, New York. And I said, T.S. follows me on Instagram, and I follow her back. We follow each other. And I said, you need to cut that bitch off. She was fucking shading trans women. This bitch told a real woman that she had a sweaty dick and balls between her legs. Like,
Yeah, that was everybody was pissed off at that episode. Everybody was like, I don't fuck with New York. Like, I can't believe she did that. Can't believe that was said. And it was, but everybody know how New York is, but goddamn, like, shit. Like, this bitch is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
It was too much. It was too much.
She asked and she was gonna eat fucking Chance's ass.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, what?
And asked her, like, oh, so you're a Capricorn, so that means you like to eat pussy every once in a while. And so Cheeks was like, yeah. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, you were a little tomboy, but I didn't get a clue that you was bi up until this moment. I thought maybe she was playing into that, but
no, girl, it's so much shit that going on. It's a lot of nobody knew, but there was a lot of lesbians in the house.
okay.
And that's what kind of make it seem like, they wasn't there for Chance because they're lesbians.
Mm-hmm.
Special K is a lesbian. She hadn't been with a man in years.
Okay.
BBW, she's lesbian. She has 2 girlfriends. So,
Wow.
and I feel like, I don't know why I felt like one kind of was a little bit lesbian too, because
I felt like that too.
She was on some pussy. Her ass, she was rubbing and feeling on every fucking body. I'm like, God damn, when is it my turn? Like,
wow. Right?
shit. And they always like that. They always touchy-feely with each other. And I'm just like, the fuck? Like, but I guess that's how friends roll, but nobody knew who the fuck each other was. Supposedly nobody knew who each other was, but them bitches knew who each other was. They all partied together.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that's that them LA girls. But Ray J is into that scene too. I think a lot of them knew Ray J from the street.
A lot of them know a lot of celebrities. I'm just like literally after the show, I started seeing all these bitches in music videos. I got videos sent to me with multiple girls doing nasty, disgusting things, and I just don't put stuff out like that. I don't put people's business out like that, and I damn sure ain't about to post nobody's new videos on my page,
Right.
just out of spite. But yeah, these girls, that's something the fuck else. I know something else. They nasty.
Yeah. But that's how they get down. That's how they get down, because to me, I think they want to do anything to make it. They will do anything to be a part of that scene. Funky bitches.
Yes, they will. They will.
So,
most definitely.
Did you guys get paid? Did they pay you guys?
Yes, we did. We got paid.
Okay.
I ain't doing shit for free.
Mm-hmm. As you shouldn't.
I ain't doing shit for free.
Now,
but yes,
did the winner get extra, or was it just?
I have no idea, because I only knew about what was going on with me. One thing they don't do is they don't discuss business amongst us, especially about somebody else.
Yeah.
So I just know everybody's pay was the same, but I have no idea about the winner. Like, I don't know what the winner got. I know they got Chance. That's it. I don't know what the hell they got.
Now let's ask that, because I see we see them walk up the stairs when she wins, even though she was doing that every day anyway.
Girl.
But are they still together?
Girl, I'm pretty sure they is, because that's all he fucking be posting about is her shit. But I'm pretty sure they is. Yeah, that's all he posts about is her. And he be posting Yola too. So I don't know, but I'm pretty sure him and Yola's good friends, because that was one of his little favorites or whatever. But
I don't understand why, and that's another topic.
I don't understand why.
I'm gonna find out the real tea on that though. She can DM all she want, but I'm a detective. I'm gonna find out the truth.
Me too, bitch. But yeah, he fucking owned Yummy's ass. He been on her since he seen her.
Mm-hmm.
Since he fucking seen her. And I already knew it too. I'm like, God damn it. Because when I seen the bitch, I'm like, fuck, this bitch is finding a motherfucker. Like, God damn.
Mm-hmm.
I will understand. Because if I was the man, shit, I'll be on Yummy's ass too. Because she is a beautiful woman.
She was pretty, and I thought that her attitude she wasn't stuck up. She didn't seem like she was stuck up. Was she like that in the house? Was she down to earth?
She's very fucking goofy. That girl loves to laugh. I was just talking about her to my sister too. I said, Yummy is not one of those type of girls to be like, don't talk to me, don't touch me. She will have a full-blown conversation with you. She'll be cool with you, but she will fucking laugh if somebody joke about you. Like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. If somebody come up and say a fat joke about me and she find that shit funny, just like how Mangina did, she's gonna laugh. And that's one thing I don't like. If you're gonna be cool with me, you're gonna be in my face, you're gonna be this, bitch, don't sit there and try to be cool and try to laugh and shit like that when somebody try to come joke on me. Because before anything, me and Mangina was cool. Me and Mangina was fine, you know? And then it got to the point to where Mangina thought that Mangina was gonna take the show and cuss me out while the cameras wasn't rolling after I just flat-ironed her motherfucking hair.
Right.
And I didn't do nothing to, girl, I got videos in my phone hyping her up while we doing the intro, everything. Why would I just start something with you? And that's another thing. We all grown. Don't sit there and lie like a little child on national television, baby. Like, I just started with you. Like, I ain't just started with you. Yeah, I started with the commentary when it first got on, but that's because literally when the cameras wasn't rolling, they had to tell us, stop arguing, you guys, save it for the camera. Because stepping on everybody's toes just to try to get to the front. You're right there, baby. The camera can see you. You fine. The producers made me scoop at a certain, angle so Grandmama could get in the camera too, because I'm blocking Grandmama the whole time. And Delicious decides she want to be like, oh, can you move over a bit? And I said, no, because the producers put me right here and I can't move. This is where they told me to stand. Oh, so you mean, I understand if you're a little bit too big, if you're a little, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, wait a minute, we was just cool. Why would you just start insulting me? So, you know what? I'm like, okay, bitch, it's cool. You're going to get your little time. You're going to get your time and I'm going to give it to you. So don't even trip. Because I now see that you probably, and what was told was Special K and Mangina and Yummy was in a room plotting to get me out the first night. So that's probably where that shit came from. Like, oh, I'm gonna start being rude and mean to her. I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna get her out of her character, not knowing, bitch, I am the motherfucking main character of this shit.
Okay, you were.
I don't care what nobody say. No motherfucking don't help. You don't take no offense to it, but Chance, I'm the star of the motherfucking shop.
You were. You were. Even you were a fan favorite from the door.
Yeah.
We aired on my channel the first episode. You was a fan favorite from the door. The whole time we was rocking with you, like
yes,
yeah. Nobody they really didn't like Yola. They did not like her on my channel. They felt that they was skipping over the whole her being pimped and the fact that she was a prostitute and the fact that she could possibly be trafficking young girls. They feel like that she was doing that. And how about somebody came in my comments? Well, actually, one of my mods emailed me and was like, I think I was locked up with her. And she...
Yeah, and it's crazy because, like, I didn't speak on it because my source, I was not even supposed to be talking to that person. I wasn't even supposed to have no communication with that person in the house. So when they found out that I was going through it with Yola, he called me. He was like, I just want to check up on you. I heard what you're going through in the house. And this is a good friend of Chance's. He's like, I heard that you're going through it in the house with that girl. He said, don't worry about it. He was like, I'm about to do a background check and woo. He was like, because of some shit that happened in the house or whatever, it's going to be spoken about on the reunion. But they did a background check.
Okay.
And not just that person, but other people, like not even the cast members, but other people that was working where Zeus was talking about this woman. They were talking about how they didn't feel safe in the house because she always kept saying how she was gonna have niggas pull up. And then when she did have people pull up, there was a lot of people in those two cars. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like, a passenger. No, it was lots of people that pulled up at Jamba Juice. So they pulled up background checks, and I was told, this is why I said it on the show. I wasn't just making shit up. I was told and showed that this girl had got out of motherfucking jail. And that she was prostituting and she was prostituting with an underage girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what happened. And when I spoke on it, she's like, "Oh, you the one that made this lame ass shit up." Like, I didn't make nothing up. I don't ever just make stuff up about people. I'm gonna go speak what the fuck I was told. So I'm gonna put it out there to see how you react to it.
Right. Well, I know it's true. And when I get her name,
you ain't gotta be ashamed of it.
Yeah, when I get her name, and I'm gonna make sure I get that name. I'm gonna pull her. I'm gonna break that shit out on my show, because I feel like, Zeus, you spending so much motherfucking time trying to get people's channels striked and fuck with my income, but you got people that is busting a pussy wide open on the strip with young women, and you know about it, but just for ratings, you let the shit go on the show. Like, she should have been put off the show. Anytime you do a background check on a guy,
everything that was going on in the house, she was gonna get put off. I really had that so strongly upon me. I said, this girl has to go home. They cannot keep her for all the
she had people come up in cars. Like, how the fuck?
And this is when we weren't even supposed to leave the house. Like,
right.
The guy that took us to Jamba Juice was taking us up off faith because he thought we was gonna be fast. Like, y'all gotta be fast. Let's go. I could lose my job for this. Next thing you know, this girl started talking about she calling her brother and he was gonna come buy everybody Jamba Juice. But when I look out the window, I seen this man grab her by her fucking neck and, like, you know, on some sexual shit. It wasn't like, no, ooh, bitch, where the fuck you been? It was like, ooh, bitch, like, I want to fuck you. Like, it was on some sexual type shit. And then the driver, like, what the fuck? He said, does she know I could get fired for this shit? He was like, what the fuck is going on? And everybody, like, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing because I want to be her friend. I'm not a snitch. Wow. Girl, bye.
Wow.
Play with me if you want to. You got one time to motherfucking cross me, bitch.
Right.
One time. And I'm gonna put that shit out there. And man, Delicious already had put it out there. You know, like, you had two cars roll up at Jamba Juice, and it was a nigga, it was a dyke, it was a bunch of niggas. Girl, it was like they was in two cars deep, and they wasn't two fucking cars. And they was in nice ass cars. These niggas had gold chains on, girl. Nice looking, clean cut niggas. These wasn't no bum ass niggas. These was like some clean cut ass niggas. They had some money. So I don't know what it was, maybe, but I don't think nobody's brother grabbed him by the neck.
No, there was some scamming ass niggas and some pimps, bitch. I know what they was, bitch. She looked like that type of girl. She was a fast life. She live a fast life, and she do anything for money. That's just. But I'm gonna bust that shit wide open because I didn't like how she treated you. I didn't like how she was always acting like she could whoop everybody's ass. And I'm like, bitch, sit your ass down. All it would have took was, and she would have been, you know, she was one of them bitches that, you know, she would get you hurt. She would talk all that shit, and she would have people that she fuck with hurt you.
And even though, and that's another thing that I don't like, the fake shit, and I felt like Chance was with the fake shit too.
Yeah. But yeah, like I just, is Chance bi? Now I know I see on a reunion that they're gonna be talking about that. Is he bi?
I don't know. I don't know his background. I know that I never seen him give Delicious no compliment or time of the day. Not even on camera. Like, it was just like, no. But some of the girls were saying that he was. Some of the girls were saying that he was. Like, literally, they knew.
Yeah. Because I hear Plastica or whatever, she says that on the reunion, like she now that I know.
That was Games.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Games. She came out and said some shit like that, but yeah, everybody is saying that. All the girls, even some of the ones that he may think that he cool with, is saying that he's gay. Like, they're saying that he's bisexual, that he likes men and women. Wow. And one of the girls said she actually knew. We were talking about it during a reunion while we were, like, sitting down. So she was like, yeah. She was so scared. She wanted me to say it. Like, bitch, no, you say it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you bitches? Like, why are you so scared? The fuck?
They weird. They weird.
Yes, they are. They won't approve and come from him so much. They want that shit from anybody, but they scared to be real. Like if I feel like somebody was, and they all in the audience, like they just was, girl. Like if I feel like somebody was, and I kissed this man or slept with this man, why won't you say anything? Like what the fuck? So, I don't know what the case is with that, but I keep hearing that. I keep hearing it, and I've been hearing it. I've been hearing it before the show aired. So,
wow. So where are you from, Gia? Where did you grow up?
girl, I grew up in South Central, but I was born in Pomona. I moved out of Pomona when I was about like 6 and 7. I was back and forth, but then I really just stopped the back and forth, and we stayed in South Central since I was like in middle school. And then we moved back to Pomona, and then after that we stayed back in LA, and then we moved to Vegas. So I've been in Vegas like 5 years now. It's different, but I like it.
And Vegas is nice. It's like one of those. It's like how like Arizona is. It's like an up and coming. They got the houses are cheap and they're beautiful. So
Yes, it is. It is very, very beautiful, and I love the snow here too.
Floyd Mayweather.
Oh my God, I met him like literally. Man, girl, I'm sitting in the Chase Bank. I'm sitting in Chase Bank, and there's this little man that walks in, and he got all type of hair on his face, and he just got a hoodie on. I'm like, that little nigga look like Floyd Mayweather. And next thing you know, I see the whole TNT just walk in, girl. They got all type of bags, girl, bitches, niggas. It's a Rolls Royce outside. I'm like, oh my God, that's Floyd Mayweather. Why he sitting right across from me? So I'm just sitting there like, this nigga just sit right across from me, like, what the fuck? So he started talking, like, hey, where you from? So I'm from Pomona. And he's like, okay. He was like, Sugar Shane Mosley. He was like, that's what I'm talking about. And then he was like, what's your name? And I told him, my name was Goldie. That's my real name. My real name is Goldie, but my middle name is Gia Mayhem, and motherfucking Chance gave me Rollie Pollie. So I told him my real name, and then he asked me, was I with some girl in there? And I'm like, no, I wasn't with her. So he was just taking money out of all of his bank accounts. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, I wish this was me coming up here taking all this money out of this motherfucking bank account. Like, but he was so nice. And yes, he was nice enough to have a conversation with me. And I've met Mike Tyson, girl, in the motherfucking gas station, because he literally get his hair cut right across the street from my house. I live in the hood in motherfucking Vegas. I ain't ashamed of none of that. I ain't no uppity ass bitch. I'm a hood bitch. So right where Mike Tyson get his hair cut, he be over here chilling with his little old homies or whatever in Vegas. This is where he be.
Wow. That's cool. I don't know what I would do if I would have seen them motherfuckers. I probably would have fell out.
Like, hey,
Floyd is fine.
Girl, I was like, wait a minute. Because at first I didn't even say nothing to Floyd. I'm like, I'm not going to say shit to this man. He intimidating me right now. And then he just kept staring at me like, and I'm like, God damn it, he finna say, he like, what's your name? What's your name? Like, go. He's
totally like that.
He's very cool.
I don't see what the fuck Princess left him for with Ray J, but I do hear that Ray J has a big.
I didn't even know they was together.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I would have fucked that fucking bag.
Loving hip hop.
Damn, that's some crazy shit.
My shit.
Ain't no way I would have left Floyd Mayweather.
Right. Ray J, I heard he's young. So.
I wouldn't have left no Floyd. I'm sorry.
So Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. Damn. So you are really meeting people and shit. And I see on your IG that you are a BBW model. I see you with your girlfriend, the Caucasian girl. She's cute too.
Yes. I've been doing modeling for like 3 years now, and I strip.
Okay.
So yes, I'm a plus size stripper out here in Vegas, and if I want to travel, I'll do the same, because there's a lot of plus size stripper events, But we have them out here in Vegas. We got BBW award shows, all type stuff. So I'm literally the top notch bitch out here that be killing it on a motherfucking stage. I don't be playing with them. I be coming with my props. Girl, I be pulling beads on my vagina, all type shit. Like I don't be playing with these motherfuckers. I swear, y'all.
You better do it. You only live once.
Only live once, girl. I was on a stage stripping, girl. And the girl I had, because I know how to do the little pole work too. So I had slid, you know, did my little wind down the pole. And then I had pulled the beads out of my vagina. Her fucking jaw was like, they said this bitch won. Give her the money.
Yes.
Give her the money.
Well, we picked up on that on the show, that you were very much, you know, you were sexual and you were really sexy. We did pick up on that. And you got a lot of comments in the comments. People were like, yes, BBW. So, you know, I think that whole stigma of, you know, big women that, you know, and then how Mangina was trying to say the fish comment, bitch, please. Like,
man, ain't this pussy ain't never smelled like no motherfucking fish. Like, I don't give a fuck how big a bitch going. I would never let myself smell like anything. Right. And throughout the show, everybody kept telling me I smell good. Like, people like, what do you have on? Like, some of the girls, like, because the girls already knew I have deodorant spray. I got deodorant spray. I keep myself clean, deodorized, smelling good, all of that shit. So when I'm prepared to even approach tans, I'm not gonna approach tans smelling like gangs. You know what I'm saying? Smelling like the motherfucking ocean. That bitch. Now let me tell you something about that.
That girl, was that true?
Honey, let me just tell you something about that. We were filming all motherfucking day. Everybody was sweating bullets. There's no way in hell I will put my pussy in a nigga face and it was sweaty. I don't give a fuck. It was sweaty. I'm pretty sure that pussy was sweaty. Skinny or not, it was sweaty. So you want to do all of that and then get mad because he said that? Well, you should have washed your pussy. And he did. He said, well, make sure next time before you're standing up for 24 hours in a hot blazing sun that you at least go freshen it up. It probably didn't smell like fish, but it had a scent to it. You know? So it had a scent to it. I got videos of us. We was in the van. Everybody was twerking in the van. It's hot as fucking in the van. No air on. So of course that pussy sweating. Like, I'm not about to play with no fucking body. Right. And she got mad because a little comment I said, I don't give a fuck. Swipe the pussy, swipe the nose on credit card, and it got declined. Right. Because it did. It got fucking declined. Payment not fucking processed, bitch. We not even finna. You need to go back to the motherfucking aisle where the feminine products is at, so you can go buy you some, bitch. Cause your pussy smelling like motherfucking a fish market.
And she did that shit twice.
Twice.
She did his head off with her fucking legs. I said, damn, bitch.
If you was right there, girl, he was trying so hard to keep from her pussy hitting his face. He kept doing like, like, hell no. Like, and it's like, when he's saying no, I would have stopped. I would be like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Because he said no. She kept pushing his face into the whole pussy, like, oh. And you know, when she got sit down, the people got sit down air. So you know when it was hitting.
Yeah.
All that air just hitting his face, girl.
Oh, now did the brother? What was the brother saying when she was doing?
Man, he thought it was something good until his brother said it stank, and he was like, "Oh shit, my mistake."
Oh wow! Now did Micah get him some pussy while he was there?
Huh?
Did Micah get him some pussy while he was there?
You know what? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because shit, Michael was fine. If it was up to me, Michael would have got this. Michael would have got this motherfucking ill 99.
Micah is fine.
You know, Micah, I see he's a very sweet person, but he really wasn't trying to do all that. He was cool. He'll talk to you, but he ain't finna be all up in the bitches' faces and stuff like that. Mike is very respectable. Very, very. I love him.
Okay. He looked very fine. He's so cute.
Girl, eat him up. Girl, eat him up.
Baby boy, yes. So how old is Chance?
Girl, I think he
got-
about to be like 40 or something. Is he 40? I think so. Yeah, I think he's like 40 or something.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I said, he was with New York with the one more chance of love and all this shit. His nigga got to be at least 40.
Yeah, he is. Because when I was watching him, I was a child.
Right. So yeah.
And then look, it's crazy because when New York came, some of the girls was like, who the fuck is New York? Yeah, they didn't know who New York was. Why? Because they're 20, 21.
Yeah.
They was born in like early 2000. Like they was babies when she was on TV. So they literally went and looked up who she was, and they was like, oh, hell no. They was already like, oh, hell fucking no. This is who New York is? This is who's coming? Yes. And they kept asking me, what if New York get in your face, Rollie Pollie? What if she do this? What if she do that? I said, if New York gets in my face and start trying to talk shit to me and try to antagonize me, I'm just going to play her same fucking game.
You hit it off with New York. You and New York hit it off. Y'all had good chemistry. We
talked before we started filming. I met her. I was the only girl to get pictures with her. Like literally, nobody else was feeling New York but me, and I could not wait to meet her. And then I guess they were talking about me to her, so she said she couldn't wait to meet me either. What? She's like, they told me you were so much like me. It was like, she was like, who the fuck is these bitches, Rollie Pollie?
Yeah, but see, I felt like she would feel like you were the only one that really loved, like, had like my man, like I would treat him like my man, like I would take care of him. When your motherfucking ass said I get food stamps, so we gonna eat, bitch, I said that's a real thing.
Good, baby. Sherbet, ice cream, cookies, macaroni and cheese, ribs, all of that, baby. All that, baby. We finna eat good. He ain't gotta worry about shit. The girl was like, she said she get food stamps to make her own money. Yes, bitch, I'm a hustler. The fuck, just because I get food stamps mean I can't get money?
Right? I mean, shit. We buy food stamps. Black people buy food stamps. Shit.
I still be buying them. The fuck, it ain't enough for what I got. Girl, I be stacking up. I was not playing. I be stacking up because it's a pandemic. You don't ever know what the fuck is gonna happen.
Right.
So I be stacking up.
You seen how that shit was in the beginning? It wasn't shit. They was running out of meat and shit.
They was running out of meat, everything. I was getting hot. Like, bitch, who took the last of the motherfucking goddamn crab legs? Like, you motherfuckers got me big. I was hella mad. Dion, come here.
Now, girl, let me see. Are they gonna have a part 2?
Y'all, you gotta watch the reunion for that answer.
Okay.
Yeah, for that answer, you gotta watch the reunion. Can you give me the ashtray over there, babe?
Well, we gonna watch it now. We are what else? What else did I want to ask Miss Gia?
Put it
Did you guys did we see that Ray J and Princess are producers? Was Ray J on set with y'all?
Man, let me tell you something. They had that little tiny man on set one time, and that's because they couldn't handle us. You know, I think we was getting a little bit too much for them to handle. So they felt like, I guess, since, you know, Ray J is, you know, producer for this, you know, he come in and sit down and get y'all bitches right. Shit! I told that motherfucker up with his little ass sitting right there. Play with me.
What you tell him, Jen?
Girl, I told her when Ray J was there, it was when me and Yola was sitting right there. I don't know. Yeah. Girl, Mike dove over the motherfucking couch. Girl, he was out of there. We was really tearing that bitch up. Ray J was out of there. I see him no more after that.
So y'all was really getting it in. So that wasn't, y'all was really about to fight. Did you guys fight, or did she kick you?
She kicked me. She kicked me. I wasn't even gonna fight her. That was the crazy thing. I just was standing up because she kept doing this when she kept saying, "You're a liar. You're a liar, bitch. You're a liar, bitch. Don't put your fist up in no way at me."
Getting to her. That shit you was saying was true.
Girl, because the conversation just had happened. I'm wait a minute, now you got amnesia? But no, like literally for real, we that shit was real. So everybody keep talking about, oh, it's scripted. No, I'm not angry for nothing. I would never be angry for nothing. That bitch spit at me. You know, that was some disgusting shit. And then she spit at me because I threw the glasses at her face. But you kicked me.
Right.
So what did you think? I was just like, you kicked me?
Right.
You kicked me, bitch, in my stomach. And then I tossed the glasses at her face so fast, you couldn't even see it on the camera.
I know.
Wow. All you see is her do this. Because I fucking clocked her right in the fucking middle of her forehead.
Yeah. And you did get kicked in the stomach. That had to hurt though.
Girl, I mean, no, it didn't. She kicked me with the tip of her fucking foot. Okay, so when she did it made me more mad. Girl, that shit, hell no, that shit didn't even hurt a little bit. It just pissed me off. Because I'm like, wait a minute, this bitch really just kicked me? Right. Okay. And if I really wanted to, I could have pushed her and the security, everybody in the pool. But she was Mike. And I would have been in jail for murder. So I did not do that. I just really wanted to push all of them in the pool. The security, everybody was going in that bitch. Yeah. And so, yeah. I did see you guys was on a residential block. What was the neighbors thinking when y'all was making all that noise? Girl, do you know how many times they told us to be quiet? Especially special fucking K-ass. Yeah, this crazy little bitch. This crazy little bitch. Girl. Was she serious? She was serious. And I was on the phone with my mom because I just got into a fight with Yola. So I was on the phone with my mom. I'm like, I'm ready to fucking go. I cannot do this show no more. I said, I'm over it. This bitch just kicked me. Next thing you know, girl, all I hear is, Chance! Chance! And my mama like, what the fuck is that? And I said, I think that's Special K getting eliminated. And then she like, man, call me the fuck back because I don't want to hear that ignorant ass shit. So she got off the phone with me. I'm like, girl, why is you outside? You know what time it was? Girl, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, because you guys be taping all hours of the night. And she out there doing all that goddamn screaming, talking about some chance. I'm like, baby, stop before I knock the hell out of you. Yeah. But you know what? She was mad because that shit she was trying to do didn't work. She was trying to play that whole, what was it? Her sister died. And she was trying to keep saying that whoever it was. Her mom died. Yeah. And she kept saying that because Chance's brother died. So she kept trying to make that connection with him, you know, but didn't work, baby. You got sent home, bitch. Yeah, he sent her home. And the crazy thing is, I don't think she was going to get sent home. She just wouldn't stop talking. So they told her, like, you know what? All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I see her on Instagram, on her live sometimes. She looks like she's a little touched. She seems like she's a little weird. People keep saying that. Now, Special K, she's a cool girl. You know, she just talks a little bit too much. That's it. Okay. But she hella cool. She hella fucking cool. Okay. Hella cool. She gonna tell you what she tell you. I did DM her too and see if she wanted to come on the show and tell us about her experience. Because she was another one that people liked too. Yeah, make sure you be prepared for that one because she gonna talk your goddamn head off. Oh, that's boy. My friend, but she be talking. And I told her, I said, girl, you be talking so goddamn much, I can't even get a word in sometime. Because she got to explain. She's a Virgo. Just like me. So when she mad and she feel like she got to get something out, she's gonna do it. She don't give a fuck who don't get a word in. Yeah, yeah. But that's my Special K. Yeah. Well, we see that you about to partake. She's about to partake, y'all. We're gonna let her go because that means that we done kept her. It's been about an hour. Because she said, "Bitch, you done talked my head off. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go." I done drunk all my drink. But it's been a pleasure. I appreciate you coming on my platform. Yes, thank you. I had a blast sitting here talking to you, girl. I'm sitting here talking to you about this. Girl. I try to talk like I know, you know, try to be down to earth with people, but it's easy to do with you. I love that. I love that. I love when people talk to me like I'm just a normal ass bitch. That's it. Well, you're good. Well, you're a normal ass bitch for right now, but you going places. We obviously see that. We obviously know that you
people love you. The camera loves you. You look so pretty every day. Like,
thank you.
The camera loves you, girl, and you know, you give it. You give it. You came with that shit. So
Yes,
keep doing
period.
what you're doing.
Look, don't play with me.
Yeah, because it was. I mean, you gave the show that edge. Because if not, it just would have been another show with some pretty bitches that was just, and it was just like, So we covered a couple of, cause okay, we got that. But like I said, like I'm saying to my people out there, I'm looking at the camera. She is not transphobic. She is not homophobic.
No. Knock that off.
Zeus put that shit together, just like we said. Zeus put that shit together. Delicious, just like we did the previous video, went into this knowing that he is a boy. He is not a mangina. Well, yeah, he is a mangina because his ass ain't really trans. So, so y'all get off her ass. She was not
off my ass. Get off of it, because I'm not playing with y'all.
Her ass. Because she fucked with y'all. I seen her page. She was on someone else's show that is trans or a drag queen or whatever. Yes. So
that's my boo. Diamond Talks. Y'all go look at that interview too. And we cover a lot. That whole interview was about me being transphobic. Supposedly me being transphobic. Like, I'm nowhere near that. I have a nephew that's transitioning slowly. And I would never, ever disrespect him, you know, regardless of anything. And Delicious should have been made it known, because after the show, Delicious tried to be made it known, like, oh, she's transphobic. And during, you know, I can't even talk about this, but I'll let that shit be known at the reunion. I'll let it be known. Because anybody looking at me like I'm transphobic, y'all better watch these motherfucking episodes again. All of the women on there, especially Yola, gay ass, this gay ass nigga, calling people to jump on Delicious after Delicious told us about how he was jumped on for being delicious.
Right.
So, but that makes me transphobic though. I was the main one helping Delicious, and I don't give a fuck. I don't have no hate towards Delicious. Me and Delicious work together.
Delicious was hating on you and shaming you, and he is not a trans. So that's the whole thing. The narrative that Zeus tried to spin, it was obvious what they were doing, you know. Zeus is transphobic.
But what that beef shit with me and Mangina made that.
Right.
I didn't do anything. Mangina made that. Like, the whole, like I said, it wasn't scripted. They put us in the same room, blah, blah, blah. As soon as we got up in there, Delicious just automatically, it wasn't even a second. I said, God damn it. I knew this was going to happen. I said, now he's coming for me. Now what the fuck do I do?
Right.
Do I just let him talk shit to me, or do I just clap back at him?
Right.
Like, and then I just kept letting him talk. I'm like, fuck this. This ain't me. I'm finna motherfucker clap back at this motherfucker.
Right.
But yes, I am nowhere near transphobic, but I do see grounds, and I would never disrespect anybody's gender, regardless of anything.
Right. And I knew that, and I kept trying to remind my subscribers of that, because I heard Chance and Micah, you know, because I pay attention to every detail, and I heard them when they was talking. They actually said his real name. I think they said Kenny or some shit like that. They called Delicious.
His name started with a D, Darian or something like that. I don't know. I forgot.
Some shit, and he said, I told him that he was going to have to chill out if he wanted to stay. And I was like, motherfuckers ain't even paying attention to the fact that they set this shit up. Like, Mangina knew exactly what he was coming there to do. He knew that he was not trans. He was playing that narrative to be on the show.
Hey, man, I didn't even look at it as that. Damn.
Yeah. Because, like, if you pay attention to it, it's like, okay, so they wanted to have the show look like they had a trans girl. Why the fuck they ain't go get a bad bitch?
A real one.
A real one that could have actually competed with the bitches. It's some trans girls out here that you can't even tell them bitches is trans.
Yeah, especially out here in Vegas. I know a bunch of badass trans women.
Right.
When I told you bad, like, that's not a fucking, that there was no way that was ever
right.
a man. There was no way.
Right.
So I just was, and like I said, they didn't air that part when Mangina came out and said, I don't dress like a girl. And then it's crazy because after that, me and Special K went on the motherfucking page, and guess what? There was Mangina dressed like a girl. Like, why would you sit there and fucking lie, though?
But
you got a wig on, you got all on your Instagram, you dress like a girl. So it's like, is you here for to lie? And then Chance even told him, like, let me learn about your community. Oh, I'm not here for all that.
Because you know what he is? He hang with Santana in them, I think. He's in Santana's video, that Walk 'em Like a Dog video. He's in that video.
Girl, my manager hired him for that, girl.
But did you know that he's in Santana's video?
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. I know about that, girl. That
tells me that he just like them boys that just like to be feminine. You know these ones now that's coming up.
Yeah.
They still want to be men, but they want to be able to put a wig on every now and then.
Yeah.
That's not trans.
And I told my followers that when they came, they was like, please tell me you're not trans. And I said, you guys have got to know the definition of a trans woman.
Right.
I do, but you know what? I do look at still some men that's not fully trans as trans women, because some people can't afford the fucking they can't afford the surgery. And they can't
hormones, you know, but my whole thing is trans people don't play with that misgender and shit. They're not going to let
at all.
No. So the fact that he let them keep calling him bro and keep saying, you know, reference him as a boy. They never once called him a she. Okay. Do you realize that? They never did. They knew exactly what they was doing. That's why I don't fuck with Zeus. I don't like them. Okay. You know, I don't like them. I told you about my story about them, and I'm going to stay on their ass until they apologize to me. I don't like them.
She said, I want my apology now. I want it now. Put some sugar on fucking top. Play with me.
I'm an Aries. I'm a fire sign, bitch.
Yes. There you go. That's what. Look. Y'all don't fuck with Aries. Y'all see that? Don't fuck with Aries. Do not. We're no Tauruses.
Yes, my dad is a Taurus. That's right after Aries. Yep.
Don't do it. Don't put yourself in that position. I'm gonna tell y'all.
We do not stop until you apologize. Now
I want a fucking apology now. It could be 20 years later. You still gonna apologize to me for what? Oh, let me bring up the mother, because motherfucker, you forgot I ain't.
But I still fuck with you though. I will still fuck with you. But bitch, you know I'm 2 minutes off your ass.
Look, for real.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you so much, love. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.